So I guess I should be thanking you, Amazon. Thank you, Amazon, for not only season 2, but getting ready for season 2. I made the glorious choice, that decision, to watch the season finale of season 1 to remind myself again. Yes, to go back to Middle Earth. In this abomination that is called Rings of Power. Boy, thank you, Amazon. You reminded me what bad television is. You know, bloated pacing, terrible storylines, bad dialogue, completely tearing up lore, connecting characters that have no business connecting. But yeah, that's Rings of Power. So I got ready, guys. I got ready. To watch this first episode of season 2, episode 1, Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, Elven Kings Under the Sky. I had forgotten that I did not watch the season finale. I think I was so petered out by those last few episodes. It's been 2 years, but man, that scab came off quick. All right, brothers and sisters, here we go. It's time to react. Take it away, Johnny.
Leaving us alone in disgrace.
Dawn of the Second Age.
Conquest. For I seek a new kind of power.
Guy looks like Simon Pegg, like Simon Pegg's brother, like de-aged Simon Pegg. Why does it look like their costumes are always like not put on right and their wigs are off? Kill that dude. I remember liking this guy from the first season. It was like one of the few things that I really liked was this rogue elf. I gotta tell you, by itself, this is not a bad scene. This is a way better beginning than how they began season 1 with Galadriel. And there are different iterations of Sauron over the ages where he failed and came back. I mean, I gotta tell you, there's just something very, very disturbing about evil that will not die. So this is reminding me of like a beginning of a great horror film, which I think would have been great, like just a standalone Sauron movie. But look, we're only in the first 10 minutes, so also to they just didn't have this type of care, of real care in that first season with any of their characters. This is pretty cool. But it's almost like you know, The Last Jedi. You know where this is going to end up. Him trying to make lovey-dovey with Galadriel, which is absolutely ridiculous. This is another good example of what is important, right? Where Sauron wants to take on this identity. The guy has the brooch. You know, there's too much fluffy talk from this guy, and not enough of an emotional connection to where betraying him with not helping him and ripping him off means anything. Doesn't mean anything because you took the time in wrong dialogue. There should have been an endearment moment. Then boom, something to where it would have made Sauron kill this guy hurt a little bit, right? This was too ruthless, and now we're on to where we picked up in season 1.
Besides afraid of flying. Yours may be heading in. Or out.
I may not like that last scene, but that's how you pop a movie, because they just did the opening crawl of the Rings of Power, and now they're on to a different energy, different characters, different scene. That's how you do it. That's how you grab somebody. This energy and look and feel reminds me of one of the Jackson films. I got to tell you, um, even though I can't stand the Galadriel character. Here we go. Commander Galadriel. It, I'm just gonna shut up. Ugh. She's just written to be unlikable, right? To always be challenging everyone, never picking up wisdom, rash. Guy just jumped up into a waterfall. They're really taking liberties with the story of the rings, because these rings were gifts um, from Sauron. And I could do this. I could get through it.
Just a minute. We're lost.
We're lost.
We would be wiser to suffer.
I got to tell you one more thing.
We haven't done anything since we ran out of snails.
And it's already happening. It's already happening in this season. A lot of this dialogue sounds stolen from other shows, other movies, including itself. Obviously, with the lines from Jackson's Lord of the Rings, but scenarios, it's all very old hat. It's just too familiar, and it's as they're trying to take from not from Tolkien, but from different action films. And it's so frustrating. This type of storytelling. This is a great example of just the modern type of storytelling coming out right now, where it's just one decent idea and you just beat it to death. It is as if there's one person writing the show, and that one person has every character talking like that one writer, not talking like the characters. So even though Warg writer, the Warg look that was pretty underwhelming. Why is Lynn? Oh God, Elrond's hiding under the bridge. Why is Galadriel so deceptive? She's just a terrible person. Wait a minute. So let me get this straight. So now the High King, the High Elven King, is blaming Galadriel for the existence of Sauron. I mean, nowhere in the books is it. This does not exist in nowhere. And some of these actors are really likable. Not Galadriel, but even the likable ones. It's like, oh, the writing. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. I mean, that's not even in the. There's nowhere does Elrond even say that. It's not even established. They were totally deceived from the start. This is not an argument.
Yes.
Please, hiking. Give me one last chance to reason with my friend.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Please, High King.
Cast eyes of pale fire. Black sand for my bed.
Yeah, I think the whole proto Frodo's, Gandalf, Desert Gandalf, Baby Gandalf, this whole storyline is just bad. Like, I don't even know what I'm watching. You got some weird guy with the skull mask following them. Oh, got some more guys. So again, these two guys are the best thing in the story, because there's mystery. They're acting with each other. They're talking to each other. Their lines aren't platitudes, and it's not telegraphed. So I actually am curious as to what's happening. Um, So when you have this type of writing, it's okay to take liberties with the lore, but you got to watch all this other stuff. You got to watch this other stuff. But we're in it. We're in it to win it, guys. Come on. Boy, got some rings on already, the High King. Why would he drop them? What is going on with these rings? Ay, Dios. Some of these elves look lame. But as far as the look of the lights and all that, looks beautiful. And then now they've recreated that scene from the film where the three rings were given to the elves. That was a first episode. And while it wasn't terrible, totally terrible, it wasn't. And the Sauron potential storyline is interesting. The actors are interesting there. Everything else is pretty forgettable. There's some things that look very pretty. There is at times some nice moments of nostalgia, especially if you are a fan of the books. But the core characters are so radically changed that how are you going to make it work? And it's not working. It's again, it's a lot of platitude writing, and at the end, it's just makes very boring storytelling. So we'll see where it goes. Let me know what you guys think. You guys got some funny reactions. That's episode 1, and then it's we're gonna get all the other characters from season 1 back. It looks like, yeah. All right, stay tuned for episode 2 if I can make it. Let me know what you think. Lord of the Rings season 2 is upon us. Rings of Power. Keep it fuerte.